Undefined Radio. Prepare for glory!
You mean you eat other people's lunches?
Stop it!
2 + 2, Thomas Jefferson, sucker!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh, hell no!
Hey, see if they got any pie. Bring me some pie.
Do you like pie?
Why, hell yeah!
Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hail to the king, baby.
And welcome everybody once again to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com. Man, coming to you live from the Undefined Radio studios in northeast section of Mississippi. Thanks for everybody who's tuning in right here in Mississippi and around the world. That's the beautiful thing about Undefined Radio. No matter where you go, you can find us clear as a bell. Either if you download the Undefined Radio app, or you go to the UndefinedRadio.com website. Either way, listen to Undefined Radio. Have a great time with us as we bring you awesome music, cool events, and like my special guest in the studio today, Roxi Love. We'll be talking with them throughout the show as they're debuting their new album, the self-titled album Roxi Love, which you can find on Spotify. Buy that sucker on iTunes. Take it wherever you go. You won't be disappointed. I promise you that. We're going to talk about their songs and all that good stuff. You can ask questions if you're part of our Undefined. If you're following Undefined Radio at all and you get in our chat room, ask any question that you want. You got a song request, they make him play it. I mean, it's not like Andy's been around since the dawn of time, so he knows every song ever created anywhere. So he'll probably know them all. So we're going to have a good time today as we do that. And just talk about your album and stuff, guys. We'll do that. We're going to play lots of different music today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. First, I guess I got to put this out there. Thank you to everybody who's been sending up prayers for Mom. She's back in the hospital, had a little medical emergency that they're working through right now. So continued prayers would very much be appreciated. Thank y'all so much for all those who have reached out to us by text message, by messaging us on Facebook, and I mean, it goes a long way, and we really appreciate what you guys and gals are doing out there. So thank you so much for that. A couple of show notes that we've got going on. Remember, every morning from 6 to 8 a.m., it's Johnny Pace in the morning. It's a Mississippi morning show. It's awesome. Johnny does it like no other. It's the only live Mississippi show we have around the area that we live in. This sucker's live around the world, too. That's what's great about it. Johnny plays a lot of cool music. Look, Undefined Radio is not just a station about country or rock or blues. It's gospel. It's rap. It's everything. We offer you a little bit of everything. If you want to hear it, we try to play it. Now, I mean, it's the holiday season. The fall is here. That means our Christmas channel is going to be kicking off here in the next month and a half or so. Get ready for it. Halloween's almost upon us. We'll be playing a lot of Halloween music, different kind of cool stuff. If you have Halloween music suggestions you'd like to get into us, then by all means, let us know. I would be happy to play it. We'll get the music in there. And if you have any kind of song that you want, you can text us at 662-501-7129. That number is 662-501-7129. Get those songs into us, or you can just message us on Facebook. Whatever you want to do, we'd love to play your music and get the songs in you want, birthday requests, all that good stuff. If you want to be a part of the show, email me at radio@undefinedradio.com. That's radio@undefinedradio.com. Tell us what you do. If you're a musician, an artist, maybe you have a small business you'd like to promote, or maybe you're just interested in good music and hot topics and whatever the case may be, and you just want to be part of the show, then do that. We're going to have a good time. We always have a good time on Undefined Radio. So, without further ado, let me introduce my guests. We have Roxi Love, Andy McCullough, Tracy Nicole McCullough. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good to have you on the studio today.
Finally getting here. We've been busy. We've been really busy.
Well, yeah, y'all got this new album out.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
We've only been talking about y'all need to do your own music for like 57 years or something like that.
At least 57.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has been.
But I think it's worth the wait, though. I mean, the album is
definitely
good. I've heard almost every song on here, and I love it. I mean, you think, well, this is my favorite song. And then you play another song, and you go, well, I really like that one too, though. That one's really good. And then you play another one, and it's like, well, hell, I like that one too.
Oh, no.
All those are good. So, and Tracy, your lead vocals on these things, wow. Your voice is amazing, first of all.
Thank you.
That's nothing we've never told you. I mean, you already know that. I mean, her voice is, if you never heard Tracy sing, then you're about to during the show today because it's awesome. And you can't, I mean, when we hear your voice and you're singing this music, it's amazing when we see you and then know you as a person, as a friend. But when you're singing, it just takes you to another place when you're out there, when we hear you on stage singing. So you're going to love this Roxi Love album. But you write songs as well.
Yes.
All right.
We both write songs.
All right, so tell us about, first of all, y'all tell us about this album. How did this thing come to fruition?
I don't know, a long time ago when we first met, I guess it was, about 12 years ago we met, and that's actually when, if I'm not mistaken, was it Moving On that was written then? It's probably 11. It was an older song, the first song that we wrote together, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Moving On was one of the first ones we wrote.
And we'd play it out, just the shows, just hearing that, people like, man, I love that song. And that was the lightest one, because as time moved on, we were playing, I guess, with Ken Hatton back then in Electric Rodeo, if you remember.
That's right.
And that was your first band. Mm-hmm. That was your very first band.
And you were writing a lot of country stuff.
Yeah, I wrote a whole country album for him, if you remember, back in the day.
Because you look like such a cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a challenge for me because, man, I'm a rocker.
That's right.
And I wrote an entire country album, which was really fun. I'm not sure what even happened to that thing, or if anybody's even got a copy of that thing anymore. But anyway, when we got together, after we left Ken, and we got it was then Teacher's Pet that we got together. We started writing some more stuff and played, I guess, more rock and roll stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think was it Dream Boy, maybe something like that we wrote.
Yeah.
This is back.
Dream Boy's pretty old as well.
Yeah. And we got it, and we started kind of playing them out. We did about 4 or 5 this stuff. Well, we only kept about maybe 3 songs.
3 or 4 of the old songs, yeah.
And then wrote the other ones, but they were rock, and it was like, because we tried to, I guess, see what direction we wanted to go in, because like you said, we'd done country, we'd done rock, we'd done a little everything, but we just felt more comfortable doing the rock stuff, especially being most of the stuff we was doing were 3-piece, just me on guitar, her on bass, and a drummer. So it was kind of already a recipe for rock. And then after we left.
Well, I mean, Roxi Love was established in like 2013, it's been around for about 5 years now.
Yeah, about 5, and then that's when we wrote the other songs. Mm-hmm. That pretty much started writing
over the course of the last 5 years, I guess.
And even says, shout out to rock and roll. Absolutely, absolutely, it is. Yeah, dude. But here's the thing too. I mean, you've been like Andy. I've known you for, good Lord, dawn of time, whenever that was, 65 million years ago plus, somewhere out there. It seems like.
Right.
But, and I say that jokingly because I've known you forever, and you've always been a very talented musician. Anybody who's ever seen you play guitar is always walks away impressed. I mean, it is an impressive sight. But being a rock and roller and doing this, I mean, you've been around the music scene a long time. Yeah. You were even a studio musician at one point, weren't you?
You
played for a few?
Oh yeah, I played not on anything, just local people. That's all I did. But I did a lot of stuff. You remember when we had the music store over there? And I worked over there, and that studio back there, we recorded a ton of people, and almost every one of them I ended up playing guitar, rhythm part, acoustic part, lead parts, harmony parts. Mm-hmm. And then when she came along and they heard her, it was like, oh, wow, man, hey, can she get on it too? Can she sing something on with us? And then next thing you know, like they call us a dynamic duo, because we come in, we sang really good together and had great harmonies together, and we started doing some stuff over there with them. And if you remember too, we did this stint with the Dirt Brothers, also.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of people don't. Matter of fact, we helped pen Cat Daddy, because all the rest of the songs, Barnyard Pimp and Hottie Toddy, all that, they were already written at that time. And we actually got to go in the studio with them when they went to Ardent, and we recorded there with Mike Clute, who helped us out with this one too. He gave us advice on this one here too. Got a lot of shout outs too as far as on the new album. We got a lot of that.
That's good though.
Oh yeah, but I mean we had such a great crew. I mean our Manny Zepeda, we've been with him. He's our keyboard player. He's been with us now about 4 years now, I think. Mm-hmm. And then Doug, and I've known Doug McMahon for. Just like me, I've known him since, oh, good gosh, I think I was in early 20s, late, 18, 19, 20 years old when I met Doug. And we always wanted to play in a band together, but, he was a blues player, really. And extremely talented drummer.
Well, he can play anything.
Yeah, he can. And we always wanted to get in a band together, and about a year and a half. Yeah, 2 years
ago.
Mm-hmm. 2 years ago,
actually, this month, I think it's 2 years he's been with us.
So it'll be 2 years he's been with us. And
that's awesome.
Oh man, it is. He's just with.
And he's helped a lot with everything. Like he.
To me, especially with him, and include because most of the stuff we wrote was 3-piece, just guitar, bass, and drums.
But he had to pretty much write his drum parts because he didn't really know the song. So
man, he just nailed it. And for the first time, was like, yeah, now the songs are where we needed to be. I mean, he was the missing link, and then when Manny came in and put the keyboard parts,
they just really added that that
did.
seasoning it needed.
It did,
like
because
salt and pepper.
It was mainly just guitar, bass, and drums that sounded great, and then I thought, me being a guitar player, I'm like, well, man, these were written kind of rock and roll. What's he gonna put on there? Man, the stuff he put on keyboard wise was just killer.
That's good.
Man, it's just killer.
See, and you can tell. I mean, the songs, like I said, are fabulous. But I find it interesting though, because you both know, being a musician and being in bands, these things aren't built to last a lot of times. You go through so many members, incarnations. Your band comes and goes, because then everybody has an idea of what they want to do, and they go out and have their own band. It's hard to keep guys in your band to do that. But you being a husband and wife team really helps solidify the core part of the band.
Oh, it does.
And you've got some good guys in there now who are really solid in what they do. I say solid, they're really pretty awesome in how they make music. But over the years, did it ever seem like you'd get to this point to where, because I know you've been chasing that for a long time, the stability and having some place where you can play and say, I can travel with a core bunch of people that I can believe in, who believes in the same thing that I do and creating the same kind of music that I do, and to be able to live the life that way.
Well, I met her especially. I mean, you know me a long time, and you've seen me go through a million bands.
Oh yeah.
The only one that I said this close to what we got now, like when we had the Revolvers, me, Terry, and Mark played together.
Exactly.
That was just a killer band, and my brothers, and I loved them, and to this day, and it was awesome to play with them. But when me and her got together, is like, I mean, because she only coming, because she coming now. When I met her, she was 21. She was like, but I mean, she was, man, within 2 years, she was a little vet. I mean, she had this stuff down.
But I mean, like, we work really well together writing, because I'll write the lyrics and he'll cover the music, or I'll, we argue a lot about it, but
yeah, we do.
Can't imagine.
I feel like that helps the process.
It does.
For the song to be the best it can be. So.
Well, Tracy, how did you get into music? I mean, obviously you've been able to sing your entire life, but how did you actually get into taking that step to actually try this?
Well, Andy helped me, because I had never sang in a band before him, and it was always my dream, really, to be in front of people. I mean, I sang in church in front of people there, but that's a completely different thing. You're singing for God and all that.
Oh yeah.
And you don't really take any glory. I'm not saying I'm taking glory now, but
but it's a whole different.
It makes
style.
me feel good to sing in front of people, and he helped me get into that. Yeah. Because I remember the first time I ever sang with a band, it was the Revolvers at the Shriner Club in Coldwater, and I just was like, this is what I want to do. But I'd been singing since I was old enough to open my mouth, and talk. And then after I turned 9, I started playing piano. When I met him at 21, I started playing guitar. And then about 7-8 years ago, I picked up bass. So he just helped me all the way around.
Oh, don't let her fool. She is the most talented person on the stage. She plays everything on the stage. I mean, she plays guitar, she plays bass, she plays drums, she plays keyboard, she plays mandolin.
No.
She plays ukulele.
What?
Yes.
I'm a jack of all trades, but mediocre.
I had to buy her
at
a ukulele.
She's a little bit humble over there, though, isn't she?
Oh, she is.
That's the thing about Tracy. She's humble.
Yeah.
I just love music, so.
But I think you have to have that passion and that love for it to be great at it. People who go into it with just like, I just want to do this to make some money, will never be great at anything that you do like that.
No.
I think because you don't have the right mentality for it.
We've loved it when we were making no money, and we love it when we were making money. You have to love it regardless.
The way I look at it is, and honestly, it's a God-given blessing to be able to do what we do for a living, because this is all we do. We don't have regular jobs. And we've been doing this for about almost 9 years now. To be 8, 9 years, we've been doing this just for a living.
We decided to do it.
Has
it been 9 years?
Yeah, almost. I mean, we'll be married now. We started when we was 8.5 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the funny part about that, and piggybacking off what you were talking about, because people will look at that. Well, you're just a musician. You don't have a real job. They don't understand the dedication and time and work that goes into doing something like this. Because it's not like you go to the same building night after night. No. Everything's set up for you. You just walk in, start singing, then you go home.
There's no time clock.
There's nothing like that. I mean, it's totally different. You've got to travel. You've got to practice. You got to write your music. You got to know the music.
Oh, yeah.
You got to you got to set up, you got to tear it down, and you're not traveling just around the corner to go do this.
Oh no!
And people just think that we party all the time, but that's just not the. I don't know.
I mean, you can, but you know this too for a fact. We keep it with this band too. When we hit the stage, everybody's sober, and when we get off the stage, everybody's sober. There's no drinking, no smoking, no nothing. When we're on, we're on. Now, if somebody wants to have a drink after we get finished playing, that's fine. I don't.
You have to treat it as a job.
I mean, it's a job.
You know,
well, yeah, because
it's fun, but it's a job.
Your fans come out to see you, and the people who listen to your music are first of all, they're taking the time out of their day to come do that.
Yeah.
When they could be doing other things, but they choose to come listen to you play and watch you play, and then spend their money with you at the same time. So, I mean, that's huge that you do that. I think that's just a benefit to your fans and to the people who come to listen to you. Speaking of listening, I want to play a song off this thing. We've been talking for a good few minutes here. I want to play a song. This is one of the first songs that we had talked about. Oh God, it seems like forever ago now. Lullaby.
Okay.
I love this song. I think it's a great song.
This was the last song written too.
Yeah, I love it. I love this.
I do too.
Of course, all the songs that we're going to play today are so good, and you're going to play some live stuff for us here in a minute.
Yeah.
But I want to go ahead and knock this out. We're going to listen to the song, take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see if Andy and Tracy give us a little something live right here in the studio. You're listening to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com, and here's Lullaby by Roxi Love.
Go to sleep, don't worry about today. Tomorrow's a new day, that's for sure. Lay your head on my shoulder. The weight of the world is on yours. There's a smile on your face, like your soul is. You take my hand, and the smile gets brighter. You let me know your Please keep that smile, don't let it fade away. I'm always with you, you know. I was here all the while to make sure you're okay. But now, my sweet love, I must go.
Undefined Radio. Don't let your station define you.
Hi folks, Ricky Swindle for Batesville Tire Muffler on the corner of Highway 6 and Eureka Street. Hey bud, are you
always late?
Because your tires are flat? Your old lady's on the phone with her mama telling her,
Mama, he's crazy.
so now mama's trying to talk her into, oh, because you won't buy new tires. Come see me at Batesville Tire and Muffler and I'll fix you up with a brand new set of Toyos, Duck Commanders, or any brand you want. I can even finance them for you too. Then you can walk in on time and say, "Hello, darling." And she'll say, "I'm sorry." Batesville Tire and Muffler, helping married women since 1975.
At Cockrell Family Medical Center, we believe in treating our patients like family. Having to go to the doctor's office can be a daunting experience for many people. But here at Cockrell Family Medical Center, we give you the best care with a smile and a caring heart. Our goal is to help you lead a long, healthy life with our health and wellness programs, weight loss program, supplements, vitamins, and so much more. Schedule your appointment today. Come by the office at 120 North Fleet Drive in Senatobia, Mississippi, or call us at 662-301-1128. Once again, that number is 662-301-1128.
And welcome back to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com with my guest, Roxi Love. You heard Lullaby right before the break. We appreciate that. Rebdell says, "What it do, Andy?"
What's up?
There you go. Appreciate you guys and gals tuning in, by the way. So we were talking about Lullaby during the break.
Yeah, that was the last song written that way.
But that was not
Yeah, Tracy corrected you pretty quick.
Yes.
that was not the last song written.
No, that was actually an old song, and if you heard it the way we played it, it was, totally different. She actually came up with the progression.
It was
of the
very
original.
folky, I think.
Yeah,
It was
real
kind of
folky.
folky, yeah.
And I was playing that lick. She said, "I want one more heavy song for the album." So I started playing that lick. And she just ran in the living room and started singing the song to me. We wrote it right there on the spot. I mean,
That's awesome.
It was just, and that was it.
That's awesome. So what was the last song written?
I do believe it was Addiction.
Was that the last one we wrote?
Yes, yes, it was Addiction.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which we are going to play here in just a little bit.
Oh,
so just be prepared for that. All right, speaking of playing, let's hear some music in studio.
You want to hear some music?
Yeah. We're gonna get some live music from Roxi Love.
That's cool.
Because this is what makes it awesome, right? I mean, you got talented folks here. You got to have them sing for you live. And I do love acoustic music.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me get my trusty hummingbird that my wife bought for me a couple of years ago.
How sweet of her to do that.
Let me ask a dumb question. Do I need to be right up on this when I'm singing, or can I back up a little bit?
You can actually back up a little bit because as you project it and you're singing, it's going to carry through.
Okay,
really well
cool.
Yeah, you're good.
Is that about right?
Check.
Okay. This is one of the lighter songs. We got two songs on here that we wrote that were more, I guess, ballad-y type, ballad rock. What is this? Start over again.
Yeah, start over again.
Ready?
Mister, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I forgot him. Those eyes feel familiar, but only from afar. I forgot him. And it feels like I know you, and it feels like we used to be something beautiful. Maybe it's only in my mind. Sometime, someday, somewhere, some way, we're together in this cold life. One time, one day, where and what way can we start over again? Start over again. Awkward and anxious, mixed feelings of the heart. I forgot him. Now I don't remember why we even grew apart. I forgot him. Now the anger is all gone. I don't wanna be alone. I just wanna come home so that I can live my life. Sometime, someday, somewhere, some way, we're together in this cold life. What time, what day, where and what way can we start over again? Start over again. Sometime, someday, somewhere, some way, we're together in this cold life. What time, what day, where and what way can we start over again? Start over again. Can we start over again?
Lordy's son. That's so good.
Like that.
So I love that. That
Thank
may
you.
be my new favorite song.
Thank you.
Well, it's on there.
It's changing every time I listen to it. That was awesome. Noam says, sounds amazing. Absolutely it does. I mean,
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
Thank y'all, man.
Thank you
Holy
so much.
Lord. That's like, this is why you need to go to iTunes and buy this album by Roxi Love right now, because this is the kind of music you get to hear. All the songs are great. It's just when you think you've got a favorite song, you hear another one, go, maybe that's my favorite, because that was good. I loved it. And here's what I love: it's not just the sound of the music. It's not just all the sounds, but it's the words behind the music fit with what you're singing and how you sing it. And to me, that's what sells the song.
Well, she writes her words and her lyrics. She don't think much of her lyrics. Sometimes her lyrics are awesome.
Oh my goodness!
I like it when it's not forced. I feel like that one was a very laid back,
It was good. I mean, and I knew how good she was of a writer she was. You sent me something she wrote, like a children's story one time.
Yes, I did.
Which I've been meaning to talk to you about, because that was so good, by the way.
Okay, that's
it was
cool.
good. That's something we'll have to talk about some other time. But I'm telling you,
Sure.
But it just shows your talent, and I think that to me is what's impressive here. And the fact that y'all have hidden this talent for so long is taking this. This is the only disturbing part about this whole thing I don't like, is we had to wait this long to get it. But the wait was worth it.
Well, I'm glad the thing is, like us, we played
We
cover
were concentrating
tunes.
on so many different bands at one time.
Yeah.
We're now able to concentrate just on what we want to do with our writing and all that.
Well, see, here's the other beautiful part about that too, though, is the fact that you guys actually carved out your career.
Yeah.
So you could do these things.
Yeah.
It's not like you just tried to go full tilt into everything, and because a lot of times people go into this stuff without any forethought in how to do it and how to make it work, and they get too stressed. The money's not coming in like they want to. But y'all built a career where y'all are getting booked in all these different venues. People love having you there, and now you're able to produce your own album, which I love. I love that y'all are able to do that, because what we're getting out of Roxi Love it's great. Oh my God.
You.
And I cannot wait for the rest of you people out there in the world to hear this music. I mean, it's so good. And the fact you're both so talented makes it work.
Well,
and then imagine the rest of the band with it. And you don't have to imagine, you go to Spotify, Roxi Love, Roxi Love. Check it out. You can sample the songs, and you can listen to them. But then go to iTunes and buy the music. Because I think this is what helps you guys keep doing more albums, because I hope we get more albums in the future.
Oh yeah.
I really want to. Yeah,
we're
for
kind of
sure.
messing around with some stuff right now.
Yeah, we
are.
are.
We're already writing for the stuff. Man, we've been so busy between playing for a living. We got to play 5 days a week.
Sure.
And work on the cover tunes that we got to, and then try to write and get this going too.
I'm just a perfectionist.
Yeah, she is that, which I'm glad.
Well, yeah, that's good though.
Oh yeah.
I'm never happy
that.
with it. Like, I don't know, but I guess you have to be like that.
Let me ask you this then, because being a cover band, you have to stay hip to all the new stuff that comes out, of course, at some point, right? Some of the bigger
you
songs
update every so often, yeah. You update your list every so often and add in some new songs, yeah.
Is there ever one that you come across of you're going, I just cannot do this song?
Oh yeah.
It's like I cannot do this.
I mean, there's songs that I pick. There's songs that I pick because I am a girl, so I want to do some girl stuff.
Sure.
And it's really poppy, and a lot of it doesn't really have a lot of guitar parts in it, so he makes guitar parts.
Oh, yeah, I
for
have to
it.
make stuff up, especially if we do, because a lot of times too. I mean, you understand when we play out live. She plays bass for the most of the night, but some of the stuff like the more hip hop stuff we do, or some of the more stuff, Manny will play key bass.
Yeah.
And play.
So I can come out front.
So she can come out front, and dance
interact
around
and all that.
Oh yeah.
For example, like Fancy. What's the one we do?
Fancy by Iggy Azalea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good song too.
And I play noises. You think I'm kidding? I play noises, and I take my slide and just
and
do
it just adds to
bird
it.
chirps, and I don't even play a note on the song because it has no guitar in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had to do something.
But
so it worked, and it works.
You make your own parts for these songs?
Oh yeah, I do.
That takes talent, though. How many people would screw that up most of the time? But
I probably do ski just.
I doubt it, dude. You're a phenomenal guitar player. Yeah, I mean,
you can play anything.
It can. It amazed me the first time that I really got to go out, and when I started with the Revolvers, going to all these venues with you guys and helping set up.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, I need you to grab a chair, then I need you to help me out with this, and you start doing the whole like you're racing a car down there on my motorcycles. I was like, what the hell is this?
I've seen it.
I'm like this, but it was so impressive. I was like, holy crap. And then when people who first time they see that after you've seen it, then people see it, you just watch other people's reaction to it.
I like watching other people's reactions to it more than watching him.
Too. That's what I mean. It's so much fun to see people react.
They're breaking out their cameras on their phone. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Well, back then they didn't have cameras. Or
nowadays.
You couldn't take your rotary phone with you anyway.
No,
they had their Polaroid cameras out.
Hard to get reception in the caves,
Dude,
all that good stuff.
I know. You're trying to paint on the walls. It's not working out real well. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I had somebody ask me one time, it's like, you must not like Andy. I was like, why? Why do you say that? I said, because you're always so mean to him. I'm not mean to Andy. I said, you realize how much hell we give each other?
That's what friends do.
I was like, that dude's my brother, for God's sake. There's no way that I hate them. But if you don't think that we're going to rib on each other all the time,
we're going to rib each other.
You're wrong. You're wrong about that, because that's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the other thing, too. This is what I love about y'all's personalities. And I've always said y'all such a good fit together because your personalities mesh so well. Y'all don't take a whole lot super serious. I mean, you're both lighthearted and very likable people. And you don't get that all the time. A lot of times, some people are so into themselves and they just don't treat other people like human beings, and I think that's amazing to me, though.
I clearly am not into myself. Look at me. I mean,
whatever, dude.
Like, I have no makeup on. He's like, we're going to put you on camera today, and I'm like, I should have put some makeup on.
Oh, yeah, because what
you get what you get.
I don't have to put on makeup today.
I thought we were just going to be on the radio. Like, they don't see you on the radio.
You do on UndefinedRadio.com, Twitch TV.
Well,
that's it.
No, you do now.
This is what you get.
Hey, look, you're beautiful, natural, too, so don't even worry about it.
Sure.
How Andy managed to hook you in, I don't even know. We won't talk about that on air.
I need glasses, apparently. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Don't ever get her glasses or LASIK eye surgery, anything like that.
No,
don't let her wake up to reality. Is that what you're saying?
No, please.
No, dude,
we work well because he does all the talking. I just do no talking.
Yeah. Well, that's a fact. With Andy around, you don't have to say a whole lot.
You have to interrupt him to get a word in edgewise.
You have to go, stop.
No, you just start talking on top of him. That's what we do. And people are like,
what?
Yeah.
Is that conversation
people are like, why
over?
do y'all do that? They're like, why do y'all do that? I said, because I have to talk on top of him to get a word in edgewise.
That's right.
I would never.
But we understand. Like, we'll be talking at the same time and understand what each other are saying.
Well, exactly. And here's what I love about Andy. He'll be talking like that, 90 to nothing, just talking, and you can start interrupting, insert it. He's
going to go
like
back to the same.
Business, and then he's right back
into it.
Well, I got to finish the story.
But that's cool, though. That's cool because you don't take it personally when that happens and stuff. You're just like, okay, and now we go finish our story and go right back into the conversation. But again, that to me, that goes right back to your personalities. How it's, you guys are very down to earth. One of the reasons I love hanging around you guys is because of that. It's not that you put on airs. It's what you see is what you get, and I think if more people were that way, though, it would be a lot easier for me to hang around other folks. But the fact is, a lot of people aren't that way. Do you find it hard to ever stop that when you're around certain people, or because you know how some people can be where it's demanding and you have to bite your tongue and you're going,
oh yeah,
this could be too stressful.
I'm just myself. I don't know.
Honestly,
I watch what I say sometimes, but not really.
Yeah, I was going to say, when?
Not really.
Which one time was that?
I just say what I want to say, but they don't like it. If they don't like it, then they're not a real friend, I guess. I don't know.
But that's true.
But I mean, you have some, especially with us. You got to remember too when we play out, it's like. And I don't mind that you try to talk to everybody, but I mean, if you have somebody that's bothering you, something like that, or I had a few 2 minutes like I talk. I mean, I always shake the hand, tell them like that, but you nicely excuse yourself and you just go away.
Yeah.
You'll just go back and you'll go back over to the bandstand. Usually it's about time to play, but I mean, you got to understand too. The way I look at it too is, I mean, if somebody is out there and they're enjoying this and they want to talk to me, I'm going to talk to them, even if they had to, because I mean. I usually see them like, I'll meet them later on. Man, thank you, man. I'm sorry, the other night I was so drunk. Ain't no problem, man. Then we sit right there and talk to them.
So,
and some of them people, some of the people that's become really good friends of mine that that I met. First time I met them, they were so they were pretty inebriated, but I came up, shook their hand, was nice, and took time with them. They come back later, apologize, man, I was tore up the other night, but hey, man, no big deal.
No big deal. I mean, you're at a bar,
you just act. I mean,
not a library.
That's the main thing.
If you don't expect something crazy to happen at a bar, something's wrong with you. First of all, for not knowing something's going to happen.
Oh. And the things we've seen.
Oh, I know it. So, speaking of that, we're going to play a couple more Roxi Love songs. Two of these I love, and we're going to talk about these when we come back. Goodbye to You is the first one we're going to play.
Okay.
And we're going to follow that up with Addiction. We'll take another commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about band stories. Stories that's happened on the road, the ones that we can share.
Yeah, the ones we can share.
I'll be the ones we'll talk about. Things that we've
more.
seen and all that stuff. Well, yeah, because,
Because he's the Highlander.
Yeah, I'm the Highlander.
He was rock and rolling with Jesus, so
that's
we're pretty sure he has
Abraham
a lot of
and Moses put together a band.
Everybody. I think he helped build the ark.
I did.
Probably.
Well, he watched them build the ark while he was talking to him.
He's a musician, so he's lazy.
Yeah,
he didn't help with it.
Yeah. So, exactly. All right. So here's a little bit more music. We're going to listen to Goodbye to You. This is Roxi Love. You are listening to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com.
that you were the only one. Now I am numb, and useless. Wish that we could just be done. I put you down, Aaron back, 'cause I hear you calling my name. I'm gonna drown, walking these tracks. If I keep on playing these games, I need you. I need you. You feed me, can't go on without you. You free me, you keep me. I need you, won't let you take me. I run away, I run to you, and I fall back into your trap. You were still, and you're waiting, 'cause you know I'll just keep coming back. The abuse and the misuse makes me feel even more dead inside. I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna quit you, if I plan on staying alive. I need you, I breathe you, you feed me, can't go on without you. You free me, you keep me. I need you, won't let you take me. I need you, I breathe you, you feed me, can't go on without you. You free me, you keep me. I need you,
UndefinedRadio.com. American Radio.
Going back to school can be quite expensive, especially when you have more than one child. We offer a variety of ways to ease your back-to-school budget woes. This is Tracy Goforth with First Security Bank. We have lenders that are ready to help you finance school supplies, clothing, books, and so much more. Dr. Seuss once said, "The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go." Call us today. We want to ease your back-to-school woes. First Security Bank, we are one. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For over 40 years, Toby Cinemas has served the North Mississippi area, offering all of the newest releases in a family-friendly atmosphere with prices that won't break the bank. Located at 226 East Main Street, Senatobia, Toby Cinemas is Dolby Digital Surround Sound in real 3D. Go to TobyCinemas.com and plan your next night out at the hometown theater that treats you like family. Toby Cinemas, home for family entertainment since 1970.
This is Drew Moreland, and you're listening to the original Texas Red Dirt station east of the Mississippi, Undefined Radio.
Oh, yeah, UndefinedRadio.com. This is Undefined Lunch with my special guest today, Roxi Love. It's been a lot of fun today. We had a few, talking about a few things during the break. Let's go back to that whole, I want to go back to that whole thing about this not being a real job. And all that stuff, because that's so serious, because people think that. By the way, Reb Dell says that was my favorite, referring to Goodbye to You. Play it again. Yeah, we'll probably do that before this show is over with.
Speaking of Reb Dell, he was the original Roxi Love drummer. And matter of fact, he helped write the last two songs that you heard. He was the drummer that originally, when we was writing them two songs, he was the original drummer.
That's the Rebdale?
The Rebdale.
In his garage.
Dale Cummings. In his
garage.
garage. Matter of fact.
Yes.
In his garage, we sure did.
It's amazing how that works, though, isn't it?
But see, the
Talent, my brother, man, he's awesome. Yeah,
Dale's talented though.
The electric company doesn't take monopoly money, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
How are you gonna play it by not having a real job, Tracy?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Go to college and spend $40,000 getting a degree you'll never use.
Yeah, and then be in debt, major debt, for sure.
Because that's about what it's like these days.
Oh, it is. You're right.
I mean, it can be tough. But speaking of this album, we were talking also about how this album got made. Look, these things aren't cheap. They're not free. You don't get to make music for free. That don't happen. Let's talk about that.
It was last year, this time, wasn't it? I think
probably around this time, yes.
We had talked to Doug. We had tried going through some different things and going to some recording studios. We really weren't happy with the sound. It was like, come down, recording, you're free, and like that. And it was free is good to a certain extent, but we knew we wanted more, and knew we really wanted to do this. So
we wanted to do it like on a different level than just going somewhere for free. Like I don't.
Me and Tracy had worked with Mike Wilson with Dirt Brothers, and Doug works with him. Doug is an amazing. Like I said, he again our drummer we got now. He works. He's a studio musician.
Based out of Ardent,
and he goes. He's in Ardent usually once a week recording something with Mike. Well, he knew Mike too, so we got an estimate on how much it would cost, and he said, "Man, why don't we just start saving our tips? We get tips every once in a while." I said, "Okay." Our tips, and I'll tell you how good our fans are. This goes out to all the fans. We love them, and that they're. I mean, we've had anybody from the bike world, from Red and Gold on down, of all the clubs and non-club members and everything that's helped us out, and just regular people, just everybody that has come up. We have not come off one dime out of our pocket. Everything come out of the tip bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
that's how.
And
good
we recorded
did.
at the Grove, and it's a nice studio in Cordova.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Or is it Collierville or Cordova? It's like the Grove.
It's the Hope Church.
Hope Presbyterian Church, and I think it might be Collierville or Cordova. I can't remember.
Yeah, they had an outstanding studio and super nice people that really reasonable prices and everything else, and great studio. Who was the shout? I know we had to help with the shout outs. I know Southern Cross Taco.
Yeah.
From the motorcycle
Southern
clubs.
Cross Taco helped us. Tim.
Yeah, Tim Tyson. Yeah, he come off.
He was
like
one of our people that helped.
Big donators is what I'm talking about now. The big donators.
Sizable donations, and Cassandra. Is it Cassandra Morgan?
Yes, and Morgan. She helped.
She helped us as well.
Was sizable of all that, and again, not just I was mentioning them because they really did that they really laid down some. When they found out we were doing it, so we just want y'all to have this.
And the picture that was taken by Dana Messer, which is Doug's niece, our drummer's niece. So she helped us out with that as well, taking our pictures and stuff for.
Also, Greg Edmondson, he's got the original artwork on the front of Doug's drums. That
like
was
the logo, the Roxi Love logo.
We're waiting on that. We couldn't get the logo on this thing, but we will be using that logo, and I want to give a shout out to him.
We will be having CDs as well and T-shirts to sell soon.
Yes,
that's cool though.
Yeah,
we have a website, but I'm still working on it. But it's roxylove.com.
Yeah, you can
we'll be updating it.
Well, see, and I think it's important though when people are like that, and you have your fans that follow you everywhere, and they're contributing to what you're doing. Yeah. First of all, when you have enough tips that come in that you can, first of all, have an album done.
I know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is crazy though, but how awesome is that you have the fans and people who love what you're doing, who love you guys as individuals, and I just think that it's awesome. Let's talk about band stories.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk band stories.
Okay, I got one that, because you've been around the world with me.
A little bit.
Just a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times.
But there was one time I got to talk. This is after we got together. I mean, we just first got together, and this was with Ken Hatton and Electric Rodeo. We went down to Crowder, Mississippi. Matter of fact, Stephen Holden was with us. And Stephen's the one. He said, "Man, I wish I'd have had a camera." He was a roadie for us then, and come through there. This old man came in and had a black cowboy hat on. He looked to be in his 70s, had his hair all jet black. Oh, he come out, everybody had his bottle of tequila. He sat down there, and we started playing. And the way that place was, I mean, the place we was playing, it was what it was. I can't even remember the name of it. It was. I think you've been there a couple times.
Oh yeah. Did it have a name?
No, I don't think it even had a name. So we get finished and we turned the lights on, and of course the bar didn't even have lights back where we were. So we started turning our lights around, and we could see back here this old man is. He had his cowboy hat off. He was laid down. That bottle was empty. And man, he didn't take his teeth out and put them on the side.
On the table. Yeah.
On the table. He's laying there, man. He was out.
He had finished that bottle of tequila.
He had finished that bottle of tequila, had his teeth out on
About a fifth of tequila on the table.
Tequila was tight.
Yeah.
That tequila was tight.
Yeah, it was, man. And what was the one you were talking about when we was on Bill Street?
When
Them
the
two
guy,
guys, yeah.
all I know is he started beating a guy with a chair. That's all I know.
And when I say no, you know how they had, and I kept saying turn it around. They had it the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it don't
You're hitting
matter.
it with the wrong side of the chair.
Yeah, the wrong side. Turn it around.
I haven't seen a lot of weird stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen a lot more weird stuff than me.
Oh, good
That's
gosh!
because Andy's played in some janky places in his
Yeah,
life.
see, I'm
Lord.
highfalutin.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'm not playing in those places.
Oh man, I have 1,000 revolver stories that I cannot probably say on the air.
Well, that's probably true too.
I mean, I played at the Thicket.
Back
There
in the
you
day.
go.
Oh, yeah, the Thicket.
Before,
Well, I mean, my God, Rolling Hills. You mentioned Rolling Hills earlier.
Yeah, Rolling
yeah,
Hills.
there's
that's
a
not
stripper
like-
pole on the dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's keeping the ceiling up. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't-
She said, so what's a stripper pole? So that's not a stripper pole. If that
It's-
comes down, the whole ceiling comes down.
But there's people dancing.
Oh, there's people.
It's
I've been
fine.
waiting for
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
to snatch that sucker in the.
Well, there's some of those people that were on that stripper pole that they were in the wrong place.
You ain't joking.
Yeah, they didn't belong on that stripper
No,
pole.
they did not.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. Yeah.
yeah, no, stop already, please.
Remember her coming to me
No.
one night? We were playing that girl. I said, "Good Lord!" I'm like, "Yeah, I
I
know."
was like, oh my
Oh,
God.
Welcome to Rolling Hills.
Saw it.
What?
There was like two elderly ladies that were hitting on you, an animal one night. Had their bedazzled
Hey,
jeans
yeah.
on.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I told them
Right.
to take them. I told
Yeah,
them to
she was
take them.
trying to give us away, both of us.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I would love to have seen that right there. I
They
mean,
had
that's
bedazzled their jeans.
bedazzled
I don't remember that.
jeans.
That was at Rolling Hills, I think.
Yeah, I was at Rolling Hills again.
That explains a lot, though.
Yeah, it
that place
does.
is no longer in business.
No, it's not. I think
Anymore.
old Bud closed it up, and I think they tried to open it up with somebody else. I got a call
guess.
from, I don't know. I got a call from somebody down there a while back about us playing, and quoting price, and they said okay, and I never got back a hold of
Is
me.
it
but
like Bagwoods?
I don't know what it was, but
No,
they talked to us.
Backwoods is on down from there, I think.
Yeah.
Now, isn't it? About.
I don't
appropriately
know.
named
Yeah,
I'll
Backwoods.
tell you what, it's hard, and it's not that it's hard to play. It's a good bad thing. It's because you got to remember too. When we play the casinos, we don't play any of our originals. We play all the older,
Yeah.
a lot of the older
We'll,
stuff.
we'll
so
throw in a couple of the lighter originals every so
well,
often.
Like,
but,
like,
you
like
know.
Start Over Again, or
Moving On, or Dream
or even
Boy.
Dream Boy we can get away with. But the rest of them, man, they're kind of heavy. But it's hard for us to play regular clubs now because the casinos keep us so busy. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
I
they
mean,
pay
It's
good
not a
money.
bad thing.
Yeah, they
It's
pay
not
good
a-
money.
It's not like it's not. I mean,
it's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining, but it is harder to play the more the local places.
But we love to play for some of our local places when we're off, you know.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we
oh,
do.
for sure.
Yeah,
we don't care.
But still, so what outside of the casino? What are some of the hot spots that you guys have hit?
Bill Street. I mean,
Yeah, we do.
Tin Roof on
yeah,
Bill
Tin
Street.
Roof, Alfred's. Oh, you know, don't forget about we got the Iron Horse.
Got
We're
the
there
Iron
almost-
Horse
we're there
every-
almost every Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday now.
Every other Wednesday
We won't
we're
be
down
there
there
this
now.
Wednesday.
Oh man, Joe Scott, man, hey, that's kind of our base place.
We
is
recent-
out of there. That's where we're based out of. Is
We
there.
recently picked up Dan McGinnis again. We haven't
Yes.
been there in years, and we'll be there Wednesday night. So
Yeah,
that's,
this Wednesday.
you
We're
know.
down there.
Oh, nice. So y'all
Yeah.
are always doing something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys are always traveling.
Me and her usually we usually play 5 nights a week. We did New York about 3 years in a row, something like 2-3 years in a row, and it just
It's a long drive.
it's a long. People think, wow, man, that's so cool. We do 30 shows in 3 weeks. You do 10 shows a week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, it's
How does
like
your voices hold up for something like that? How do
Not
you
very
do
well.
that?
well, when you get back, you're
You're exhausted.
You're exhausted. I mean, it really is.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's cool. to
It's a
say
cool
you
resort,
did
and they
it.
take care of you there.
Real
but
nice
it's-
people too. We really like them, and we got.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where I met
exhausting.
Snitsky. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Gene Snitsky,
yeah. So that's where we met him at. Super nice guy. But everybody up there, Doc and the guys up there, we love them. They're great. But it's hard for us to get up there now because we're getting more and more booked out through in here.
But we would love to do
And,
put together some kind of tour whenever, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we get a little bit more.
That's the next step. I mean, we're not just going to
Downloads and all that.
just stop everything we're doing now. By no means, you continue on. But now we're going to try to start getting
Do
stuff
little
we
small
do.
tours, you know.
Yeah, and do stuff.
Well,
with
you
the
definitely
original
should.
stuff. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we definitely want to do that.
The music you guys have put out for this album is phenomenal.
Well, I appreciate
It's
it, brother.
really good, and that's just not blowing smoke. I mean, it really is awesome. Speaking of awesome, how about you play something else, dude?
Okay.
Okay, hang on. I'm
Sounds
about to
good.
retune. Hang on 1 second.
Retune it up. So Tracy, while the Grandpa Wonder right there is tuning up his guitar. So when you're writing these songs, did they? And I ask this of a lot of people, of these artists who come through here. when you write a song, do you sit down and just say, I want to write a song about this, or do you have to be inspired to write that song?
I feel like I have to be inspired to write the song, but like the words choose themselves, really. If you have to force, like for me as a writer, if I have to force the words, then that's, to me, is not the right words. Like they have to flow. They just come out of your mouth. Like, I don't know. And like he'll write something on guitar, and if I hear a melody, then I know that it's working. But if I don't hear anything, I'm like, I don't hear anything. Like I can't force it. So
yeah, so it literally has to strike a chord within your mind to really write something out.
Well, I mean, I'll get an idea in my head, but sometimes that's like, I can't write just off an idea.
Sure.
It's hard to do that. It's just got to come out. I don't know.
But you can. But I asked that because of your music. I mean, it's really.
Most of my stuff
awesome.
is about life struggles and breakups.
Oh,
if you had to put it in a nutshell, like
we've all been through that.
Mental issues and breakups. So I guess they kind of go hand in hand.
No, I think they do. I mean, but again, I think that's cool that you're inspired, because I think that's the best, man. When it shows through your music that way, and your writing style and your lyrics.
I have to be sad, and I'm not really sad right now, so it's hard for me to write. I have to get in my dark place, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, because your music, here's what I get when I hear your music and I hear these songs that you played right here. I can relate to them.
That's good.
And being able to relate to them is important.
That's very important.
I think that's how you connect.
I feel like you should write it where a lot of people could take different things out of it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think about that when I'm writing it, I guess.
No, well, it's awesome, and I think what y'all do is awesome. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to hear this next song, and he's going to play for us. Tracy's going to
I'm halfway
sing.
in tune. It's going to sound like more pieces.
Oh, that's
Hey, dude, we're good. We're good. So what's the name of this song?
This is Moving On, and it was one of the first ones that were written. One of the first songs to be written is this. I started with a piano lick, and then it just went from there.
Ready?
I know you'll always love me, but you couldn't see my insecurities. Something was missing from me, and I felt that I had to leave. We were walking down two different roads. We'll both be better off, I know. I tried to hide my soul, but the more I did, the less I felt whole. You said let's work it out, but I found that my heart had grown cold. I know we'll be okay. We have to go our separate ways. Now I'm moving on with my life. I'm scared inside, but I know it's right. No, you hate to see me go. I can't keep telling my own heart no. This is who I really am. Don't need no one to hold my hand. Packed all my bags and told you I know that you'll find someone new. I know you think I'm crazy, but you couldn't see my point of view. If you could look through my eyes, then you would understand why. Take one last look around me, think about all the happy memories. I feel so trapped inside, and I know this is what I need. I didn't want to see you cry. Just one last kiss to say goodbye. Now I'm moving on with my life. I'm scared inside, but I know it's right. No, you hate to see me go. I can't keep telling my own heart no. This is who I really am. Don't need no one to hold my hand. It doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you excelled. Now I'm moving on with my life. I'm scared inside, but I know it's right. No, you hate to see me go. I can't keep telling my own heart no. Now I'm moving on, yeah. Now I'm moving on, yeah. This is who I really am. Don't need no one to hold my hand.
Good Lord, guys. That's impressive.
Thank you.
New favorite song.
Oh, Lord.
New favorite song. But it's so good. That's what I mean. It's what I've been talking about this entire show. I mean, each song is so good. It's not like y'all said, all right, we're gonna come out with one song that's going to be really
like
good,
12 years, so.
and then we'll just put out some other songs. These are good.
They should be good after 12 years.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, no, but you know what? That's
Maybe it
probably
takes that
true.
long.
What you guys put into it, you didn't just say, all right, I'm gonna cut out a song, go get it done real quick,
I like
and
to
make
take
us
my
an
time.
album.
Oh yeah,
Y'all did really well with this.
Oh, we had several.
We have
that didn't-
several we
that-
left off,
that we
so
left off.
I mean, second album we're gonna tweak them, you know, and
because you got to remember we wrote country songs, rock songs, everything.
there's
So
at least
I mean,
3 or 4 I can think of, like off the top of my head, that's probably gonna go on the second album. so.
yeah.
Well, these are impressive. You guys are impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, yeah. There ain't no question.
I don't know.
What you've done is spectacular. I love it. So for you guys and gals out there, you want this album, and you should get this album. To be quite honest with you, go to iTunes, look up Roxi Love, RoxiLove. Get that album. It's the one that's on there. You're gonna love every song on here. Is good, so good. Y'all did an amazing job.
Thank you,
on
brother.
this
Thank
thing.
you.
It's really good, and thank y'all for coming to the studio, by the way, today. I know y'all don't get up till late
anytime.
because y'all play late at night and don't get home till early in the morning. So y'all have those different hours. Y'all don't have banker's hours.
No.
Y'all definitely got those band hours. So I appreciate y'all doing this, taking the time, because look, it's 6 o'clock at night right now. So it's getting on up there in the evening time for you guys, isn't it?
This is my afternoon.
So are y'all off tonight?
Yes,
we're actually
we are
off
off
tonight.
tonight. Our next gig is Wednesday at Dan McGinnis. and
Wow,
We have a full
good grief.
weekend.
Yeah.
Follow us on, like us on Facebook as
Yeah.
well.
Definitely. And
Yeah, we put our schedule on there.
RoxiLove.com.
Yeah,
right?
Yes, because we are
RoxiLove.com.
updating that now, where you can
All
buy
the
our
social
CD.
medias. Do you have an Instagram? I didn't
We
ask you if y'all
do,
did.
but I need to be updating it. So, but we do. It's Roxi Love Memphis, I think.
Is that it?
I think it is. I'm not sure. I'll put it on my Facebook. So
Look, you can look up Roxi Love, and you're probably going to find it. If it's on there, you just type
Yeah.
in at least those words.
you can
it
buy
should
our
come up.
CD, the actual CD and T-shirts soon on our Roxi Love website.
Yeah,
so
I'm hoping
there
in
you
the
go.
Which
next
would be
month or two.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the end of this month, I'm hoping we'll have.
So
Now
do y'all
we-
have some? Y'all gonna be taking some of this merch live to your
Oh,
shows
yes,
and stuff,
Yes.
so people can go get some autographs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Most. I'll tell you what we're gonna do in the near future.
Autographs.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
when.
autographs.
But probably, I'm hoping by the end of the year we're going to do a big show, maybe at the Daisy. I'll let you know more about that because
That'd
of
be
Corey,
cool.
Corey Locken, and you know Corey.
Yeah.
Corey works like that, and we're going to try to do a thing. Corey's he's usually our sound guy when we
Sure.
We have time
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's great saying he's family, so he comes out and does it. But I think we're going to do a show at the Daisy. I'm not sure if it's going to be
There'll be
free, if
several
it's going to be
shows.
that, but what we're going to do there, we're going to have all of our merch there for sure.
Yes.
We need to, because Tracy needs to sign autographs.
Yes, she
seems
does.
so
I
enamored with that
need-
word when I said it.
I needed an Undefined Radio
Yes, you
hoodie.
do. Yes, she
Do
wants.
you like those hoodies? Those hoodies
Yes.
are nice.
Yeah, she wants
Yes.
a hoodie.
I'm ordering some more hoodies.
Yeah, get
Y'all
some
should
more
buy a
hoodies.
hoodie.
So-
Y'all should buy
So
hoodies.
y'all
Yes,
need to
y'all
let me
buy
know the
hoodies,
sizes for
t-shirts.
sure. Hoodies and t-shirts
Bumper
are
stickers,
all
man.
good. We need everything.
Yes, you do. Keychains.
I am
magnets.
just awful on the merch side of this, which I'm trying to get better
I'm awful
at.
too,
Yeah,
actually.
we are too.
Yeah.
That's what we're
You
trying
know,
to get on.
you got to get your brand out there and have people say,
You
"Oh,
do.
we love your brand. That logo is awesome." I'm like, yeah, I really should probably start putting more stuff out there than what I do. But sometimes you can get so overwhelmed with everything that you're doing, it's just hard to prioritize.
It really is, because you have so many things going on, so it's hard to be like, what do I need to do first?
And here's the thing, because you guys y'all run this whole thing. I mean, that's it. And when I say y'all, I mean
I
Tracy.
do. I do.
So-
Because he'll come to me, we got to get this done. I'm like, what do you
Yes,
want me to do? I'm already doing
that's
45
right.
million things, Andy.
Exactly.
See, my thing is buying equipment.
Yeah. And
That's what- yeah.
he
Spending the
gets to
money.
spend money.
He's the
He's
money
like the
spender.
Rolling Stones song. And he buys. And he buys.
Yeah, I do.
And he buys. He can't get
Yeah,
no.
Tracy can't get no.
I'm like, we need this and we need this.
I'll let
and we
him
need
know
this.
when he can buy it. But other than that, I'm
That's
like,
right.
no, we
Hey,
can't.
at least you know who the boss is.
Oh, I will tell you
I
this
am the
too.
boss.
Speaking of equipment, 20 guitars sponsors Keith Scheck-Snyder down here.
We used his guitars to
here,
record in the
His
studio.
guitars,
Yes.
oh my lord.
Dude,
20
that's
guitars.
Handcrafted.
2 and a
Yeah.
0, then guitars on Facebook.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Like that. for sure.
The green one she's playing out, the green bass she's playing out, and the old funky pink guitar that he built me that I will not put down. He's got 2 more guitars. I got 2-3 more guitars being built now, and they're going to be really, because I got a beautiful Telecaster that's amazing, but since he built me that pink one, dude, I can't put it down. Also, checkered pedals.
Yeah.
Rick,
Hey, there you go.
Yes, Rick is a killer guy out of Auto Branch. All my pedals. So yeah, but
That's
we're
cool.
lucky.
Oh, y'all are blessed.
Kevin
man. No
Nix,
question about
what is
that.
it? L Nix.
Yes, L Nix. Oh yeah,
L
forgot,
Nix
yeah,
mastering. He mastered our CD, so we can give a shout out
Yes,
to
I
him as
forgot
well.
that. I forgot we need to give him a shout out. Most
And
definitely.
I can't think of anybody else.
I think that's
I want to
just
thank
cool.
my dad
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
pushing me to sing.
Yeah.
Hey,
most
you know
definitely.
what? It's amazing though where your influences can come from, and then where just little nudges throughout your life will take you to do something.
Oh yeah.
Well,
But you still have to have the gumption to go for it.
Oh yeah.
It's not an easy thing to. We joked earlier about the getting a real job and doing
Yeah.
that, but that's easy.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, getting a real
Dude,
job is
you know
easy.
how many-
this is way harder. I mean,
know
you
how
got to
many
stay
real
on your
jobs I had?
bookings.
I
It
would
is,
have-
and taking a chance and
Yeah.
trying to follow your dream and your passion. That's
Yeah.
one of the most
It's risky.
nerve-wracking,
Yeah,
stressful,
it's risky.
and it's
It is.
intense. And people
Right.
don't know the stress that's involved in doing something
Man,
like that.
I've worked a 10-hour job in a factory.
It's
and then
less
gone and
stress
played a
now
gig,
because we got the
you know.
flow of everything, but it was
You
pretty.
know.
It was stressful in the
It's-
beginning because you didn't know
It always is starting out,
where
isn't
you
it?
were gonna be that week. You're like, oh, we got one gig this week. I guess
Yeah,
we're
oh,
eating
yeah.
bologna
Yeah.
sandwiches
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I mean, and
Oh,
you're
we're
lucky
eating
to
ramen
afford
noodles.
that.
We
I mean,
stayed in our house a lot. We didn't socialize
we
very
did.
much in the beginning. So.
Sure, but you have to do that when you're doing.
You
when
do.
you're
You got to
taking on
save
some-
money. You got to cut corners. yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
And-
she had a thing. 12. That was our magic
12.
number. 12. Was
If we
our
were
magic
booked
number.
12 gigs out of 30, like 12 days out of 30 days in a month, we could make it, and that's pretty crazy that we were making it and
it
living
really is
in
especially
town
with all
and the
the
rent
gigs
that
y'all
we
are doing now. Though.
we were making a car payment and a house payment and
2 car payments.
yeah, and we
2
were still
car
making
payments
it
hard,
because
yeah.
we were just really thrifty.
Yeah.
But that's all
So-
thanks to Tracy.
Yes,
It
oh
is-
yeah.
it
that
is
makes
because-
it
And Andy's
This
admitted
guy
that.
spends money.
But Andy will tell everybody in a heartbeat. I'm
Oh,
lucky
he does.
I
He
married
brags.
Tracy.
He brags because I'm
He
so.
does.
I learned that from my mom. My frugality was from my mother. So
Oh.
yeah, there you go.
But I think, but that's also important. I mean, it's because
Oh,
it
it
can be
is.
tough otherwise. And,
Oh.
this is why I think y'all make a great couple. Is first of all, and we love you guys, and
We love
of course,
you.
there's no question about that. So, for any aspiring musician out there who is thinking about trying to do this, make this a career, cut albums, what would you say to people who come up to you and said, "Hey, I really want to do that. What do I do? Should I do it?"
I say follow your dreams. Like if you want to do it, do it. I feel like you should be seen as much as possible
Yeah.
by as many musicians as you can to get your face out there and your name out there. Go to open mics. I mean, open mic nights.
Another thing too, don't be scared to play. Even if you don't like a song, or if you have a chance to go play in a country band that's playing.
If you don't like country, but do it. I mean, you can fall in love with it. It's music. Like if you love music, then you're gonna love, singing whatever song.
It don't have to be a metal player. Look at me, perfect example.
He's playing stuff he don't listen to
because you're singing and you're making money doing what you love instead of being in a factory stuck going. I'm just. Gonna
But
play
I feel
my
like
stuff,
when you play it, you put your own twist on it. So then it makes it, you're
I think
unique.
And that's a struggle for a lot of people, though, is to go, well, I'm too rigid. I can't. I have to. This is the only thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else.
I'm glad I did because it made me a better guitar player and a better musician too, because I learned that. And then me being a rocker, man, I'm a solid rocker. But when you go see me at the casinos, I'm playing Brown Eyed Girl.
Sure.
I mean, I sing a lot of dude songs, and people are like, well, why don't you sing more female songs? Because I like dude songs better. Like, they'll be like, why don't you do some heart? For one thing, that's
dude
ridiculously
songs.
high. I sing a lot of songs that guys sing. I sing Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to hear that song. I cannot wait to come out here. Hear you do Tennessee Whiskey because I love your voice. You don't.
I do it my own way, though.
You don't have a cookie cutter voice.
I really don't.
And I think that is super important.
I've learned to love it. I have learned to love it because I wanted a commercial voice, but I've learned to love the voice that I was given. So.
Well, you've got that sultry that. Yeah. I love
natural.
That. It's good.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Well,
because if I could cut it off, I would.
Yeah, don't do that. It's a good thing you can't because it's good. And with the music that you sing and the way you rap, to me, it all just makes what y'all have done perfect. And that's why I love this album and I love what you guys do. Thank y'all so much for coming in today.
Appreciate that. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, y'all need to be because
we got
a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about.
When we come back, I'll probably do Tennessee Whiskey for you. If
you need to.
If you want.
Of course. The request is already in now.
Okay, cool.
So that's so next time, so we definitely want to hear Tennessee Whiskey next time you guys come in. We're going to leave you guys and gals for this portion of Undefined Lunch with, how about Dream Boy?
Cool.
We'll do that as we go into break, and there'll be a lot more to go. You are listening to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com. And listen, again, follow Roxi Love on Facebook, RoxiLove.com. Go there, follow their website, buy their music, you can buy their CDs. Merch is coming, get ready for that. And right now you can go to iTunes and download this music and take it with you wherever you go. Share it with your friends. Get it out there because I'm telling you, once you start hearing this stuff, it's good. Now I'm having a real hard time deciding what I'm going to play. So you'll hear a lot of different Roxi Love on Undefined Radio. And we were going to put it on our request feature on UndefinedRadio.com. So you'll be able to go in there, type in Roxi Love, cue you up a song, and play a song that you may want to hear right here on Undefined Radio. So you don't have to wait for a DJ to cue it up. You can do it all right there yourself, and it plays worldwide. It's a great feature that we have. Andy, Tracy, thank y'all for coming in today. Thank y'all so much. All right, guys, we'll get you back into some music. This is Roxi Love and Dream Boy. You are listening to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com.
You know, all of my life, I've been dreaming about you. You've been running around in circles in my mind. Slipping through my fingers like the sands of time. Why is every time I catch you, you make me cry? You are my dream boy, the one I've been looking for, but I can never seem to find. You are my dream boy, I want you to be so much more. I gotta stop living a lie. To fall asleep, so you can come back to me. Come back to me. Get so tired of counting sheep. I'm in and out of insanity. But you're still just a dream. You're my only light. I wish that you were real and you were mine. It feels so right to be holding you. I wake up and